A nervous wait this morning at Sir George Monoux College in Walthamstow. Then relief and happiness for most. 2 years ago, as she started her A-level, Jarlae had a growth removed that was about to turn cancerous. She's now better and just got the grade she wanted.
It's quite something. It's more, for me, it wasn't so much the grades, it was the fact that I finished it, and the grades have kind of just topped it off. I didn't quite expect to pass how I have.
Nationally, the number of passes overall has increased, but not as many students achieved A-star and A grades. Hamid, however, got a couple. How have you done?
I got A-star in maths. I got 2 A's in economics and politics and 2 B's in classical civilization and English literature.
That's quite a lot of A-levels.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Many of the students here in Walthamstow are going to London universities. Their families live in the capital and therefore they can just stay at home. But for many people outside of the capital, the cost of living teamed with high tuition fees means they can't afford to go to London universities. The number of students at London universities has fallen by 4% between 2010 and 2014. That's compared to a rise of 1% in the rest of the UK.
London, you can pay much higher prices than that, often for substandard accommodation. This means people don't want to come here, they can't afford to come here, and sometimes their studies suffer because they do come here, but they have to get part-time jobs or live in substandard accommodation.
To counter that, some of the capital's universities are now offering financial incentives.
For any student who would qualify for a maintenance grant, which is now a loan, and that's 70% of our students, any of those students, they qualify for a £1,000 cash bursary from London Met.
But other universities are now targeting the capital.
And what's the accommodation like?
The University of Hull says demand is high for places through clearing. It's currently holding a fair in Bloomsbury.
I wanted to move to Hull because I wanted a new experience, and London is much more expensive, and I've also noticed that Hull, it's cheaper by rent by at least £3,000.
For the rest of today at least, these students aren't worrying about the money. Helen Drew, BBC London News.